Tanner gang, top of the AM gang. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Y'all already know how I like to come. Y'all already know how I like to bring it ASAP. Subscribe too, man. While we at it, subscribe. While you here, hit that subscribe button. You feel me? Don't hesitate. Hit it. Don't hesitate. Y'all already know, man. 6:16 where I'm at. Got to get these kids up to school time. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. But today, man, the message is think positive. Stay positive. Fix your brain on your thought. On your thought process, man. Why? Because it's mental. It's only right. It's only right that you do that. That's the only way for you to succeed in life, gang. I'm telling you. It's the only way. It ain't no other way around that. Y'all know that. That's why you see so many people saying that, you feel me, a positive mind matter. Why do a positive mind matter? Because once you thinking positive, gang, you sowing positive seeds. You're only gonna reap positive results. See, the thing is, we want to reap positive results, no matter what. I know I do, and you can't do that if you ain't on a positive road. If you ain't got a positive structure built. Simple as that. Simple. Come on, gang. Hey, Pody. See, that's wrong. Yeah, I know how to get a nigga up. Wake your butt up, boy. School this morning. Yeah, I wake you right up. School, y'all. But yeah, you got to be positive, gang. That's what we on. We want to change our mind state, manifest positivity, my nigga. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but at the end of the day, fix your brain. Stop telling yourself you ain't enough for something. You can't do this. You can't do that. This ain't meant for you. No, it is. Get up. It is. It's actually been meant for you, brother. Get your toothbrush. Go to the bathroom. Good morning. Good morning, kiddos. Yes, man. You gonna wake up positive, have a positive day. Like I tell my kids, man, every day, y'all wake up positive. Wake up on that side of the bed, not the wrong side of the bed, right? Not never the wrong side. Don't wake up trying to start something with an attitude. God ain't gonna make your life right. It ain't gonna go right for you, gang. Fix your brain. Fix the way you come into the world every morning. Thank God, some people ain't wake up. You feel me? So you gotta fix that. And stop telling yourself that you owe this and owe that. People owe you that. No. Good morning, son. Put the shirt on. Put the shirt on. Don't wake up like that, man. You gotta start telling them shorties. Wake up with a purpose. What up? What up? What up, Bud? Shout out to my gang, Bud. Bud, what up? Y'all wake up. They gotta wake up with a purpose, man. I ain't never had no OGs in my life telling me nothing like that. Nothing right. I always filling my head with some bullshit. Now, it's sort of like I'm motivating myself. Not even really, cause like my man's Bud. I've been on channels with gang and them wise men over there, gang. A bunch of wise men who, got here for a purpose. And that's the thing in life. We all living for a purpose. We living for a purpose. What you mean? God got a bigger purpose. Thank you. Yeah, you see me toss that edge. I have to wake you up some way. I told you I know how to wake them kids up, boy. Toss something at him, wet his ass up. I was water on him, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Get the nigga up. But God is good all the time. And all the time that man is good. He ain't never done nothing wrong to me. He ain't never led me the wrong way like people did, man. We can't put our trust in people. On my mama, we can't put no trust in him. It's really, we can put trust in so many out here until it goes so far. And you see, like, damn, I really can't fuck with you. But then again, sometimes it don't even be that you can't put trust in them or you can't fuck with them. Sometimes we don't know what's going on their side of the fence. So it's not even like that. And then you find out, damn, it was never that I could not trust them, but it was never that we got that deep. Like the Bible. Man, I've been doing my studies and research, and that's what got me, feeling like that. Because I'm seeing how short life is for real, though. I'm losing too many people I knew or seen, and then now it's hitting home. You feel me? And I see how wild it is. My kids, they ain't even paying no attention. It seems like the new generation don't even know God. Okay. All right, go brush your teeth, son. Get yourself together. Okay. Like right now, you know what I'm saying? Got them doing their thing. That's what's up. Um, it's hard though. You know, I ain't had no pops in my growing up days. My father was not there. It was my mom. You know what I'm saying? The Bible said the man should rule. He should be there for order if he's the righteous man. So where the fuck was my righteous father at? That man he was gone somewhere. So it's like, you know, at the end of the day, I ain't grew up needing him though. I grew up and I learned quick. I learned I didn't want to be out here in the streets with everybody else after a while once I got a taste of it. I'm like, fuck that. Because I'm better than that, gang. I got more, you know what I'm saying, to my life than just that. That's how I felt. That's how I looked at it. I be appreciating all the lessons he give me and all the people he run across me in life, dog, because I really cherish y'all people. Like for some, you ain't for the bad. I know that much. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, I'm working with him and he working through me. So he ain't bring you to me for no bad purpose. It's either for me to learn from you or you to learn from me. And we build together. Fuck all that. For real. I be telling my kids that, like, gang, we all we got now. I'm seeing that though, y'all. I'm seeing that though, like, damn. Literally, because really don't nobody really, man, shit. You see family turning on people. People really doing what the Bible said they was gonna do. Everything in that motherfucker coming to pass. It's coming to play. And don't mind me, y'all. I'm a little slow because I'm trying to get this Facebook Live going, dog. They said 4 days, 6 days. I should be able to go fucking live. I don't know what they're doing. But that's what my what's name, man. But at the end of the day, yeah, like I've been doing that study and Pastor Jennings, dog. I played some shit the other day with Pastor Jennings. The man, he be preaching. He be really popping. That's why I said, like, dog, this is serious out here, man. And, you know, we got one life to live, but you want to make sure you living it. You running a race so you can win. Run a race to win. We got to. That's what it said in the Bible. He said, run to win, gang. Don't not win. You don't want to run the race to run in the area you can't win at. Make sure you got everything, Tabby. Well, you can't. These niggas, they still talking about what? 14 hours. Bro, it's been way over 6 days. They tweaking. You feel me? It's been way over 6 days. They tweaking. That's what I be saying though. Like, gang, I don't know what these niggas talking about. Hold on, let me try this shit. They not gonna let me go anyway. Or if they gonna let me go, they said something about 14. No, they ain't gonna let me do it. I can't believe it. I can go live on my other page though, on Marvin the Martian. If you ain't on that page, go follow me on Marvin the Martian. I should. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so let me show y'all a little something. While y'all sitting and shit, I'm gonna get it together. Let me see. Go over here to this real quick, gang. Real quick, I'm gonna go over here to this, and this is something I had up there last night, yesterday, because it was church Sunday. You feel me? So I tried to stick to my word, and I played a message. It was a newer message. It was actually 2 of them on here, because I ended up catching the live that Pastor Jenner was doing. But I also posted one that he did 2 days ago. All right, so bam. Yeah, I'm trying to get it together, gang. Y'all see the channel and shit. I'm trying to get it together. All right. No, that ain't that one. All my lives. Okay, bad. Let me see. It was a good one, though. This the one. Yeah, that was on there. You feel me? I had this one on there from yesterday. And then I had, man, I was all gang. What up, man? Hey, hit that subscribe button, man. Subscribe, because this message is dearly for you and your people and whoever else. Hey, my guy was all like, well, put the shirt on, bro. But the message was deep. It was touching, gang. It was serious. It was about being the last days, my nigga. Look at all the shit that's taking place around the world, though. You feel me? Look at all the shit that's taking place around the world. Like, that's why everybody's saying we in the last days. We in the last days. Look, Speaks on Young artist, Grow Hero. Song like Yo Gotti artist, Lil Migo. Yeah, what's up with that? With that Lamigo stuff, man? Y'all gotta fix your brain out here, man. You want to get rich? Fix your brain. Fix your brain. Think right. Come on, kid. Gotta get dressed. Where you at? Are you already in the bathroom? Okay. Yeah. Fix your brain. Fix your mindset. Fix your thought pattern. Fix the process of how you manifest things. Your manifestation skills, gang. You feel me? Come on, man. What this about?
I just came outside the Matrix to show you what you need to see.
For the next 2 weeks, every time you spend money, even if it's a pound, write down how they got it from you. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, all right, cool, you're walking down the street, you go to Starbucks, you buy coffee. Why did they take your money?
Right.
Well, I wanted coffee. Yeah, but how? Okay, you wanted coffee, right? Cool. Did you only want coffee because you saw Starbucks, or did you want coffee beforehand? Why did you want their coffee and not another coffee? Did you buy a cake as well? Why did you buy a cake? All right, cool. So now you identified how they took money. Then realize how they could have took more of your money. You bought a cake, but you didn't buy a sandwich. Why? The sandwiches weren't on display. Or they looked cold. They looked rubbish. Or the woman who was serving me was old and ugly. Maybe she was a young cutie and talked to me about what for a while. Right? So you need to start identifying how your money is taken from you. Because once you identify how your money is taken from you, you can start to actually intelligently think about how you can take money from other people. If I had to open a coffee shop, if I sit in a coffee shop, right? If I sit in Starbucks, the whole time I'm in there, not only am I thinking about how they got the money from me and how much I spend, I'm thinking about how I could outcompete them. I sit there and go, okay, cool, I'm in Starbucks, I spent £5.68, I got a latte, I got a donut, and I'm sitting here. And that business place, that commercial property right across the street is available for this. How could I outcompete this coffee shop which just took my money? What's the profit margin on this £5.68? How much did this cost them? The coffee, pennies. Donut, 30p minute, right? How much is the staff? They pay the staff minimum wage £8 an hour. So I already paid half. I already paid 30 minutes work from that wage. She's there for another 30 minutes for free, right? How much is the rent? How much is the business rates? If I had to open up there, how would I attract people to come into my shop as opposed to their shop? They got a big brand name. I'm brand new. Okay, well, the bitch working here is ugly. I'm going to be wrong. Boom, that's the beginning. Next thing, do they have any signage outside? No, I'm trying to put some signage.
Y'all heard the nigga, the bitch working there is ugly. ASAP, he ain't playing. Hey, but he teach you how to get rich. Listen to him, though. Pay attention, yo.
Signage outside. Do they have parking? No, I need parking. You start thinking about how you can convince people to give you their money as opposed to giving it to the places they already give it. And once you do that, people say, I can't think of how to make money. If you start doing that for a year, and just keep a notepad, you'll have 100 ideas.
Right.
There's a place here that's doing this, we can do it better this way.
Right.
There's a place online that's doing this, we can do it better this way. And then to get them all done, what do you need? Network. You need people. It's all about people. Then you need to either go in the war room if you want to join,
right,
or have your people around you and say, okay, we can make money with this. Who's going to do it?
Now, in the war room, he talking about, that's some shit on his channel. He got this channel or website, dog, and y'all, you in there with billionaires and rich motherfuckers, you feel me? And I guess he giving out plenty info and knowledge on, you know, how to become what he is. But, you know, you got to think positive. Hey, yo, come on now. You ain't trying to really wake him up. I could have did that. I could have just lightly tapped him. Okay?
Do it. Who's not lazy? Who's getting up 4 a.m. tomorrow?
Thank you. Anyway.
Boom. Let's get it done. So there's unlimited ways to make money, but most people go through life and their money is taken from them. They don't even identify how they got tricked out of it. How did I spend 16 grand in Cirque last night? Oh, because my ass got drunk. How'd they get me drunk? Well, because the guy, when I first bought the first bottle of champagne, was there on the table, pouring, putting it in my hand, got me drunk, then I spent 16 grand on balls. That's how they got my money. So when I open a club, I had to make sure when people first come in, they get fucking hammered. Nobody thinks about that. Nobody thinks, how did they get that out of me? Right? Why am I spending $2,000 for dinner in Novikov? Is it the food or is it the fact that I'm in Novikov and tag myself in Novikov? You have to identify how you're getting famous, how you're getting finessed. That's how you do it. Most people just walk through life getting finessed left, right, and center, giving all their money up. Oh, how did that happen?
You gotta learn to finesse other people.
Yeah, but it's not finessing in a negative way.
It's in a good way.
It's a good way. You have to take money from other people. That's the only way you're gonna make money. You have to take it. There's a pimp, and he said a really intelligent line. He said, "Business is just other people's money." That's all business is. I want to start a business. So you want other people's money. That's what you want. So how are they gonna give it to you? You have to think about it. Nobody thinks about it. And the easiest way to think about it is to think how you're giving yours away. That's a mental model you should adopt. Yeah. And you end up with loads of business ideas. Business ideas are everywhere. It's just execution. Which is different. People in charge of the world want more control. If they gave a
You see
shit,
what I'm saying? I like that. And that execution is the key. You feel me? It's just about executing and playing. Like you said, we just, these ideas everywhere. And I like how you put it. We just got to keep thinking like that. Think positive, positive, positive. Tell yourself you is rich. You better. You stronger. You faster. Fuck all that shit. That's what we is. And hey, you're going to see the results change. They're going to get that happen again. I'm telling you, right? Dude, it makes sense. It makes a lot of
rising
sense.
sea levels. Why does every single multimillionaire and billionaire buy a house on the beach? The first place they buy their mansion. I thought we're all going to drown next year. It's a lie. It's all a lie. They don't care. But by saying that, now there's carbon credits, carbon limits. You can't drive your car past 8 p.m. because of the environment. You can't eat meat anymore because of the environment. Stay home, eat the bugs, be a slave, be a slave, be a slave. Every single government in the world is interested in control. That's all they've ever wanted. It's all they ever want more of. Governments want control. They want to control their populace. They think of us as sheep. We're cattle to them. They want us to comply. They don't want our individuality. They don't want us to think for ourselves. They want us to just sit there and obey like robots.
Right.
So every single one of them is slowly inching, day by day, pushing the limits, taking as much control as they can from the people for the people who revolt. And do it slowly and incrementally, they get away with the law. And that's what they're doing. Yeah. They're all inching towards communism, which is what they want in the end, because communism is the governmental system that allows them the most control of the world. People sit there and go, oh no, the governments don't want communism. The governments want free enterprise because governments want money and governments want everyone to be rich and they want people to be wealthy. This is beyond money. The people in charge of the world print the money. They don't care about money. They don't care about economies. They don't care about taxes. All these things are brokey consideration. When you print the money, do you think you give a shit if the economy is good or bad? You print the money. You don't care. What you care about is when you click your fingers for people to obey you. That's what they want. They want power. Oh, yeah. That's what it's really about. The whole world's about power. So when someone comes on TV and tells me I'm supposed to believe something, you need to believe this about the planet. You need to believe this about the gays. You need to believe this about this virus. You need to believe this. I sit there and I look at it and go, why do you want me to believe this? Inside of Hustles University, we have 18 modern wealth creation methods. We teach how to make money 18 different ways. And when I say modern wealth creation methods, because a lot of the wealth creation methods that you're going to hear from older people simply don't work. Such as property. Well, yeah, property. I mean, of course, the old guy is going to sit there and go, save your money, put it in a savings account, get a mortgage. Bro, of course that worked for you. You were putting money in a savings account, getting 4% interest. Yeah. Now they wouldn't give us 1%. You put your money in a savings account, you bought a house for 85 grand. Now it's worth $500,000. And at the time you bought it for 85 grand, you were probably earning 30 grand a year. Yeah. Now I'm earning 40 grand a year. The house has cost 10 times more. I get no interest on my money. So everything you're telling me is outdated. It doesn't work anymore. If you're going to follow the path that your parents followed, you're not going to ever become rich. You need modern ways to make money, modern wealth creation. And I won't say, well, all 18 are, but we teach them inside of Hustles University because there are ways to make money in the modern world, which no one in your school is going to teach you, which none of the older people are going to know, they're going to talk about. There's a lot of ways to do it. One of them is monetizing attention. So what you just said in regards to the affiliate section is one of the 18 ways. There's a 16-year-old kid making 45 grand a month on his TikTok. Because all he's done is he's gone into Hustles University, he's joined. He say, okay, how do I get attention? I'm 16. I'm not a flawless orator. I don't have a life or life experiences which are interesting enough to be used in a podcast which can ever allow people to pay attention to me. Yeah. But Tate does. So let me go and find all of Tate's old stuff. Let me chop it up. Let me make a TikTok for Tate. That gets attention. How do I monetize attention? Now people are on my page. How do I monetize it? Well, I can take my referral link. I'm in HU. Here, they can sign up, get 50% off my link. Boom. So he's taking attention. The attention that I generate. It always does chop up some TikTok clicks. Monetized it. He's making 45 grand a month. Do 16. Bro, so like it's crazy. So there's so much money that can be made, but you have to find a way to get attention in the first place, right? That's the hard part. Right. When you look at a lot of companies, so many of them have huge profit margins, but they have to spend all their money on advertising to sell a new product, and the margin gets shrank because they have to get attention the old-fashioned way, which is advertising. And that's a very expensive way to get attention. You need to find another way now. Yeah. And it's difficult. That is the only hurdle between being broke and being a billionaire. Right. Attention. How do you get it without embarrassing yourself and being a jackass? Because no one buys from the planet. Right? So me, I'm lucky because I've had a very, very eclectic life, and I'm good at speaking, and I have a good memory, and I have a lot of stories, and I can sit and tell people, and I can talk in a way that make people know I know what I'm talking about. So that's how I get attention. Right? But if you don't even have that, then it's difficult. It's hard. You got to find a way.
You see, and I like that right there. Just on the simple fast because it help you a little bit fix your brain. You know what I'm saying? Show you how to get rich. Show you how to get this money, and you got to get attention. Like you got to be able to grasp people attention, gang. You got more than that though, and I'm gonna keep popping his shit though. Let me see how long. Hold on, let me see something though. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Yeah, right here. Let's go. Hit that subscribe, man. Hit that subscribe.
My kickboxing coach used to say to me, I used to come in the gym. He said, "What do you hate the most?" I said, "I hate running." He said, "Okay, you're going running." I said, "Why?" He goes, "Because whatever you hate is what you need." And that's what life's about. You're not going to be able to go through life avoiding pain and also becoming a man of quality. You're going to have to be that guy who's been through so much shit that you can wake up and go, "This ain't nothing. This ain't nothing compared to back then. This ain't nothing compared to that time." And if you're not going to be that guy, then you're going to always suffer the consequences of not being that guy. There's pain to become important, and there's pain in not being important.
We're living in a comfortable world now where people think, oh, it doesn't matter. But you know what? To some degree, it does matter. It does matter, and I'll tell you who it matters to. It matters to your soul, and it matters to God. I stand in the mirror with a pure heart.
Simple.
I know I am the best version of me that could possibly ever exist. I know that God is proud of me.
There's nothing that God hates more than sloth and laziness. If God were to create a man, and that man were to sit around and do fuck all, God will frown upon you. It's why you're never lucky. Start to work. Start to show God the beauty of his own creation.
Work. Put that boy, you heard him. Subscribe and share this video just for that. No work. You hear what that man said. He mad at you motherfuckers out there, man. Because you don't put no work in. You see this work I'm putting in? I'm putting in work. I'm the best fucking version of me there ever be. So fucking work and be the best fucking version of yourself that it'll ever be, gang.
Creations. You'd be amazed how lucky. All these men are out here complaining that things are difficult. The reason it has value is because it's difficult. If it was easy, everyone would have it, and it wouldn't have any value. The fact that it's hard to do is the reason it has a value in the first place.
How are you going to complain that it's hard to be the man, but then also understand that being the man has value? They are linked. You cannot separate the two. It's a logic fail. If you love the fact, if you love the idea of being that character you dream of yourself to be, then you should love the fact it's hard to become that man, because it means no one else can do it. This is what I love. I love everything about my life. I know the shit I've been through to become who I am, and I wouldn't trade a second of it. There's a whole generation of men who have been raised without being prepared for war, because that's what life is. It's a war for resource. It's a war for females. It's a war for attention. It's a war for domination. It's war. And as a man, you have to establish yourself in a hierarchy of men. There is a global hierarchy of men. And there are men out there right now who are born with every genetic advantage, and they're 7'2" NBA players made of muscle, and that's life. And there's men out there who are 5'5" and they're not. But that doesn't make a difference. You still have to find a way to fight and compete. If you don't make yourself valuable, you have no value. You have to get up and do it. This is how life works, right? If you even let's take cars. You're driving at 200 miles an hour. You don't feel it. It's accelerating to 200 miles an hour that you feel. You don't feel once you're doing the speed. You feel the acceleration. It's the acceleration that's exciting. You need to feel the change in your life to benefit from it. Most of the time, you don't feel like doing the things you're supposed to do. But the true masculine frame throughout history was doing the things they didn't want to do, but they knew they had to do because they had honor and duty. That's what honor and duty means. Do you think the men on the Titanic wanted to stay on the fucking Titanic? No, we're men. We have to stay. We're scared, but we must. It's our duty. It's on the other side of fear that you're going to garner the respect of other individuals. You have to do things that they're afraid to do, meaning most likely you are also afraid. I've done a bunch of shit I was afraid. I was afraid 87 times before I got in the ring cage. It's scary. I lived a scary life. But by going through all of that, I am now respected. You have to learn to face your fear. And I'm not saying not be afraid, because that's not brave. If you do something and you're not afraid, you're not brave. You have to be afraid and do it anyway. That's what courage is. So I'm not saying you can be as scared as you want, but you still have to go. You're not going to have a big life that's a calm ocean. You need to learn to just surf the waves and laugh, because most people just collapse under the pressure. Stress tolerance is a massive indicator of how successful you're going to be. When you're young, go out there and get stressed, get upset, have those sleepless nights. At 17, 18, you should be panicking. And that's going to give you a stress tolerance level that allows you to grow into an adult which can handle a big life. The only thing you can actually really truly control is what you think. So why are you not controlling your own mind? It's your asset. It's your ally. It's your friend. Why would you make an enemy out of the only thing you have control over? I refuse to do that. It doesn't make sense to me. You don't even need to be brave enough to become brave by yourself. You need to be around men who are already brave. Everyone else around you, when you say you feel a certain way, if they don't check you, then why are you hanging around with them? When men get together, there's a magical force that makes us feel brave, makes us feel powerful. So when I talk to these dudes, like, oh, but it's,
And that's real simple. Don't hang around them if they don't make you feel no type of way. They don't check you. What the fuck is you doing around them, gang? Hit that subscribe button, man.
It's hard. Of course it is. It's supposed to be. And if you're not cut out for it, then fuck off and live a normal existence and die. Letting other men enjoy the spoils of being a man and fucking die. If that's what you want to do, just sit there and exist, fade into history unremembered. That's your decision. Names a single attribute for masculinity, which is going to come from a place other than trauma. I talk about this all the time. People say, I've had a traumatic life. Say, well, then you're very, very fortunate. You had a traumatic life. Now, you may have misused that trauma. You may have misplaced it. You may have accepted the matrix telling you that you now have an excuse to fail, as opposed to using it to grow. But every single man of value went through trauma, and they went through pain. It's going to be painful to get strong, painful to get rich, painful to become important. It's going to be painful to become good with women. Your hearts get broken a bunch of times. You have to be prepared for the pain. If you're not ready for pain, you're never going to be anything. This is down to you. And listen, you may feel fired up for 10 minutes after this little talk. You're not going to feel fired up forever. You need to put systems in place. You need to get discipline. You need to get an atmosphere of people around you who are going to keep you accountable and not make it easy for you to continue to be a fucking nobody. And then you're going to fix your life. Otherwise, you're going to stay a nobody. That's your problem. It ain't mine. What you can't do is devalue yourself or your attention in any way. What happens now in the modern world is that.
And that's the real deal right there, man. You know, you don't get it no other way like that, man. I'm telling you, your thought process got to change, gang. Your thought process got to change in order for everything else to change around you. Simple as that. Y'all heard the man. And it's some real shit. You know, it's called manifesting. It's part of manifestation. Get with it or get lost, man. Share this video too while we at it, gang. Hit that subscribe button, that like button. Y'all know the dealio, man. Let's keep rolling, though.
Men's attention no longer has value. In the 1950s and 60s, if a girl got the attention of a good-looking guy, it meant something. Because how many times can she get the attention of a good-looking guy? She walks down the street, whatever. In the world of Instagram and Facebook and social media, a girl's getting blown up. So what does your attention have? Your attention has no value. So the way you give it value is, one, becoming a higher value man. But another way you have to make sure your attention has value is you don't throw it away, because it suffers from inflation like anything else. And this is how you end up with guys who are buying presents, taking girls on holiday, doing everything for them, but their attention is so low value that it means less than one text from me after 3 months. Being smart, being witty, all these things help. But this is the reality of life as a man, is that you have to build your value. People say to me all the time, oh yeah, Tate, you get girls. I said, I got girls because I became a kickboxing world champion. That's thousands of hours in the gym. I wasn't born with some magic. I mean, I wasn't born with some tool. You know, it's like, I had to do it myself. So you have to build it as a man. It's just the unfortunate reality. If you're not prepared to do any work at all, you're gonna suffer. So you can't hack. You can't hack having a personality. You can't trick a girl into thinking you're something you're not. If you want a woman to really respect you, then be a man worthy of respect. It's really that simple. And on top of that, one of the easiest ways to be a man worthy of respect is to refuse to take disrespect.
You can be nice to women. I'm not saying don't be nice. The idea of being nice in and of itself has no value, because nice is something which is intangible. Nice is something that can be fabricated, right? You or I can go out there and be nice. We can be nice to people we don't like. Anybody can be nice. So if there's no scarcity attached, how can I have a value? Something like status is very hard to fake, right? Something like that Lambo is very hard to fake. All these things are very hard to fake, but nice can be faked. But the point is, when a guy comes along trying to be nice, I think women instinctively kind of look at you and go, look, you just met me. You don't know me. And you're being extremely nice to me. And that, to a degree, I think warns them. That's deceptive on some level. I think that's the reason they're semi-repulsed by it. Like, you knew me an hour ago and you're being all nice to me. What do you want? Well, we know what we want. She knows what we want. Yeah. So the whole thing just looks fake. It doesn't look genuine. And integrity and being a genuine person is not just something that women respect in men. It's something that people respect in other people. So it's good when a woman meets you to know you're a genuine individual, a nice guy. There's a huge advantage in life to being likable. That is a skill that most people should cultivate, being likable. In the real world, the people who dislike me are people I've decided it's okay for me to dislike. Or pure violent haters, is what every man gets, right? But if I'm in a conversation with somebody and I want them to like me, I have 100% success rate. I know how to make people
like that. Simple. Make people like you, man. Learn that technique. Make people like you. That's what we in a world to succeed, not fail. We in a world to succeed, not fail. You know, it's too much failure around us right now as it is. You see the black hip hop artists, they get right in the game, they get the money, and they mess themselves up automatically. Fix your collar, darling. Thank you. And you know, it's such a shame. It's such a shame. You know, I feel like this though, gang. I feel like we all got it in us. We just got to know that, you know. Let's keep going.
I know how to be a likable person.
The only resource you have is your attention. And the reason it's so difficult is because now women get so much attention for no reason. Then why does your attention have value? You have to put value on your attention. So then how do you put value on your attention?
What did we talk earlier about how trauma can mold you? Trauma can be a fantastic thing. Heartbreak, depression, sadness. These are all fantastic motivators. I'm telling you why they're a fantastic motivator. You go to a guy who's heartbroken, he has all the motivation in the world to send 300 text messages. He has the motivation. He's putting it in the wrong place.
That's 300 cold emails you could be sending to someone to pitch a
That's
business.
a lot of money you could have made.
Yeah.
Life's going to hurt you, and how you use that pain is completely not really up to you. You can use that pain to galvanize yourself as a man and become a better man you've ever been. I'm not saying that I'm only successful because of some chick. I'm saying that every single time that I was heartbroken, I never wasted a second. I was never wallowed. That's what I'm saying. True trauma's going to come, pain's going to come, and you have to use it in a constructive way. I'm not telling you to tell him to avoid the pain. I'm saying that when it comes, make sure it's used in a constructive way. And still to this day, that's all I would ever do. If something bad happened to me and I got really upset, I would find the most constructive possible outlet. And that's a conscious decision. You have to have the emotional control to make a conscious decision in that direction.
But I think another side of it is you need to be uncompromising, and you need to be uncompromising in a very positive way. So I always say to people, I've never been in the friend zone in my life. And the reason I've never been in the friend zone in my life is because I'm very clear about my intentions. Mm-hmm. I think you're beautiful. Oh, well, we're friends. Well, no, we're not, though. Are you coming on a date with me or not? No? Okay, goodbye. And I think that a lot of the biggest mistakes guys make is they don't believe they can be affirmative as a man without coming across as an asshole or coming across as a jerk or coming across creepy. You can just be affirmative with who you are and be confident with who you are and be clear about your intentions, and you'll be fine. So don't be trying too hard.
Now, the reason I get away with
that's the thing. A lot of motherfuckers out here try too hard. You try to be a little something, you ain't. You can't do that, gang. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you on that note. You know what I'm saying? That's fake. People see through that. Some don't get it twisted. A lot of people do not see through that fakeness, but shit, everybody ain't gonna fall for it. And that's why I'm telling you, like, come on, man, keep that shit 100, be solid, be yourself, and let's get it.
Mental work, because I put such a high price tag on myself.
I am a 4-time kickboxing world champion, multimillionaire. So even any female, no matter how beautiful, knows I'm never going to be the guy hitting her up constantly. I'm not going to be the guy she can call and I'll always answer. I'm not going to be the dude who will give her lifts to work. She knows I got shit going on. Remember what I was saying earlier to you about how I've never struggled with females because I never focused on the females. These other game books and Roosh and all these idiots. Worry about yourself. Get yourself straight. And when your own shit's straight, you got yourself together. Females are an added bonus. If you go up to 1,000 girls, you get 5 phone numbers and one might fuck you. Yeah, I'm sure that's absolutely true. But so you're going to spend your life, instead of becoming rich, instead of becoming strong, instead of becoming smart, you're just going to fucking run around the mall, approaching girls, day game. It's garbage. It's for children.
Right.
All I did is for children.
Simple.
I focused on myself. And that's how I've managed to attain the highest quality females. And also not attain, retain.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's difficult. Let me tell you something. She might be talking to a real G. If she's talking to me, you're going to struggle to make her like you more. It's true. I have more tangible assets, more physical, financial, and mental assets. Plus, I know the game. Sometimes you're outclassed. That's how it goes. Sometimes you're just outclassed.
And that's the lane we need to be in. We got to be in that lane. I have more of this. I have more of that. I am this. You got to start thinking more of yourself like that. Put that on yourself. Don't sit there and tell yourself you lesser than what you thought you was. You know, fuck that. Life ain't about that game. You feel me? You way more than what a nigga think you is. You know what I'm saying? That shit is on you. You can do it. And can't nobody tell you different. Simple as that. That's why I like my nigga Andrew Tate. Shout out to Andrew Tate. Salute. He be really, really popping that shit. And it really, you feel me? Pierce the soul. It makes you know, like, dog, I can do this. Even when you feel like you can't, guy. Don't ever feel like you can't. That ain't even a word. That shouldn't even be in your vocabulary. I can't. I ain't. You know, I have never. Like, dude, no, nigga. You living to witness all of that. You feel me? That's where we at in life. We living to witness all of that. I'm telling you, like, it starts with the thought process, man. If you can think it, man, you can manifest it. And that's the truth. That's really the truth. Let's keep going, though. I got some more shit to show y'all. Let's see what he gonna finish up
Something
on.
else. It's another thing you can't really control. But what you can control in those situations is that you don't make her lose respect for you. Keep your honor about it. You're going to lose the game. There's two ways to lose it: with honor and without honor.
So you have to have a system in place that's going to allow you to escalate and elevate your conversations and elevate and escalate your relationship and her interest level in you. If you're going to sit there and just message girls, you might be on lockdown for the next 6 weeks. How about you every day? How are you? Fine. You? What are you doing? At home? You? Oh. So you got to have a little bit more strategy than that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then you have to understand, you're always in competition with other dudes. If a girl is messaging you, she's messaging 20. So why does she like you and not the rest? I mean, it's not easy as a man nowadays. It's really not easy as a man. It's getting harder and harder. I'm not saying that you can't get hot girls. I'm just saying that the hot girls are certainly aware of their worth. And Instagram gives them unlimited dating. Like one of my girls has 69,000 followers on Instagram. Her Instagram account's on my phone, so I can see at any time. And she gets a message every 6 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
And she has messages from verified NFL stars, Chicago Bulls, all this. So, like, if you're a hot girl, like, if you ever feel lonely, you click your Instagram inbox, you scroll through, and you decide who you want to reply to. Yeah. You know, like, these girls are never lonely, and they're never not talking to someone. And this is the element that most men forget, and this is something I try to drive home to PhD course. The reason it's so hard for a man is you're not trying to make her like you. You're trying to make her like you more than she likes the guy she was talking to before you. Yeah. So you're always in competition all the time. Yeah. And the competition as a man is near unlimited, and that's something you have to keep in mind. You have to be on the ball, and you have to be ruthless with it. You gotta have your game in check. And you can get to a point where if you're really smooth with it, it gets easy.
Subscribe, gang. Subscribe. Hit that like button.
Every single subject is something where anyone, anywhere can do today to make money now. This is not, you're going to have money in a few years. I'm talking about anyone, anywhere, today, make money now. Because you don't have time to wait. With the restrictions coming, I don't want to get too political, but I believe, in fact, I don't believe, I know. COVID has taught us one thing. There's one rule for the average man, there's a different rule for the rich. Rich ignore it all. They don't wear masks, they fly on private planes, they go where they want. If you're not scared, if you don't think, oh, I need to get rich fast or I'm going to stay a slave and be locked in my house and be told to wear a mask, then there's something wrong with you. You should be very afraid. You should be very, very scared by what's happening. You need to get rich quickly. Very, very quickly. You need to get rich. Maybe in the future there's going to be a utopian country where it's the only country without lockdowns and masks. Can you move there? Can you fly there and stay in an Airbnb forever? Do you have enough money to live without a job for 10 years? You need money now. You need to feel urgency.
Listen to him. I like the way he pumping that. Y'all hear him? That make you just want to get up and go get it? I'm telling you. I'm talking about, boy, subscribe, gang. I'm telling you, this is that knowledge.
Inside of you, you need to get worried and anxious. You shouldn't be able to sleep at night if you're not rich. Slavery is coming. Let me say something. Every single day you wait to get rich, it gets harder. You know why? Because the price of assets is going up. I don't think a lot of you understand this, but let me try to explain something. They are printing money. People in charge of the world are printing money faster than you possibly believe. They are just printing money. Now, I don't want to waste time giving you a whole education, but if you don't understand money, let me explain something to you. It's not linked to anything. It's made up from the sky. It's not linked to gold, and there's no limit to how much they can print. They just press a few buttons on a computer. Billions of dollars exist now. Banks can do whatever they want. They use banks. It's all famous. This is why when you're sitting there working hard and saving your pennies, you're a fool. Why are you saving money when they can just print more? Do you understand? You're working your ass off and saving these pennies, and they can just print a billion. Beep, 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 billion, beep, beep, billion. Where do you think all this money goes? It goes to them and all their friends. But what happens when you print money? It means the value of the money is less, right? This can of Red Bull is worth 10 euros. If I bring another can of Red Bull, it's 2. Now they're worth 5 euros each. You understand? The more money they create, the less it's worth. What happens when you devalue the money? That means the price of assets go up. This is why the prices of houses go up so fast. Real estate. This is why the price of a house is so much more than it was 10 years ago. Because it's not that the price of the house has gone up, it's that the value of the money's gone down. So what I'm saying is this. Every single day that you wait to get rich, you're getting paid the same amount of your wages, but the price of assets is going up. Houses get more expensive every day. Cryptocurrencies are getting more expensive every day. Stocks are getting more expensive every day. Who owns these things?
And we know that too, though. That's why I said, like, a lot of us is really trying to get to this money, though. A lot of us trying to get to this turkey. You feel me? It's mandatory that we get to this chicken gang. It ain't no other way around it. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, we got to get to this bread. You feel me? That's why this message right here is a message for everybody who really trying to get it. And subscribe and hit that share button. I'm trying to get it. I know you're trying to get it. Let's get it. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Who owns all the companies and the stocks, Richard? Do you understand? Every day they get more expensive. The wages stay the same, but the price is more and more and more.
Yeah, so
you're running out of time to get one. You're running out of time. For 10 years, it's actually going to be like this. You can fit up on the screen. It's going to be like this.
right.
The gap gets bigger and bigger every day because they keep printing more money. You don't have time to save it. You can't save the money faster than they can print it, my friend.
Hey, that's true. We can't save it fast as they print it. A lot of motherfuckers saving that money too, boy. They're trying to save it. If you can't down with that money, you better spend that money and live how you want to live. You feel me? They trying to do some shit to the world. And they trying to fuck up the, I'm telling you, boy, the algorithm of life, they trying to fuck it up. We can't let them do that. We just got to stick to what we know and actually elevate on what we know. You know what I'm saying? Boost your elevation and thinking and all that good shit. Like he said, tell yourself you is that. Fuck you heard. Fuck you talking about. Mm-hmm.
No. And they own all the important assets. It makes their assets more and more expensive. They're doing this on purpose, so their assets become so expensive that you can never buy any.
Right.
You can never afford them. This is on purpose. This is how they make sure people in the Matrix stay in the Matrix forever. This is how they keep you enslaved forever. By actually keeping you working, promising one day you're going to own something. Right now, some of you are lucky enough that maybe you can afford it. If you work your ass off and pay your mortgage for 50 years.
Oh, yeah. Yes. He said that shit too, y'all. He said that, man. Hit that like button and that subscribe. He said niggas work their ass off paying mortgages. I heard it all over the world. You know, is that the right way to go? A lot of people tell you the right way is to own a house. He said no. Andrew Tate said no. I'm gonna have to play that video where he said that no. You know, it was crazy. I'm like, what? Because shit, everybody in my city, in my state, they tell me the same thing, gang. You want to own everything you got. You feel me? You really want to own this. You want to own that. I'm like, man, okay. You feel me? So listen though, let's keep going.
Kids won't be able to afford it. Matrix now is its final form. They're about to finally settle who the millionaires and billionaires are.
I don't like the way we really can't hear him though. Hold on. What's this one? I don't like how we can't hear him, gang. So bear with me. You know,
what's like your advice to a guy who's whatever? He could be coming out of university or in his 30s, but he's like looking for a little direction. How do you start off, get centered to become successful? You know, get money, get bitches. Like, what would you tell them?
I can answer that question in so many different ways.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 10 different answers I can give.
You
I
said
think truthfully
10.
in the world we're living in now, I use this analogy a lot. Maybe I overuse it, but you need to find a way to some degree to escape the Matrix. And I say the Matrix because the Matrix, the way it is designed.
And you're not just talking shit because you've actually done that.
I've escaped the Matrix.
Yeah.
I've literally escaped the Matrix.
He said I've escaped it. That means he's escaped the way of thinking. How the Matrix is set up for everybody to think. He's escaped the way to think that, yo, I'm supposed to do this for the rest of my life or do that or be this or be that. No. You know what I'm saying? He thinking with his own brain now. He telling himself, I am this, I am that. And that's what we need to do out here as a people. That's what you need to do. That's what I need to do, gang. You feel me? Like, come on, let's get it.
Nearly every form. So any form of oppression no longer applies to me. I'm uncanceled. I can't be canceled.
You heard him?
I can say what I want. My finances are secure. I've escaped the Matrix. And when I talk about the Matrix, it primarily applies to men because men are the backbone of the slave force. We always have been and always will be. And unfortunately now, if you're a law-abiding man inside the Matrix, your
The
future and
backbone
the
of
life
the
that's
slave
laid out for you is
force.
nothing but depressing.
He said that y'all, we the backbone of the slave force. The men gotta stop being the backbone of the slave force. I mean, we hold up the slave force, whole foundation.
You're going to go to school,
We gotta change that. We gotta change it for the better.
debt, you
Is
get a
that
job,
cool?
you get a wife, divorce is coming, you're going to lose the house eventually, your job's shit, inflation's outpacing your wages, you're going to work, no one's going to appreciate it, now you're old and your life's over. That is the matrix for 99% of men, and you need to find a way to escape it. And I guess I was kind of fortunate from a young age. I always knew that the matrix was coming and that the system is designed to oppress. The people who make the rules do not make the rules for the benefit of us. They make the rules for the benefit of the people who make the rules. And I knew that. And I think every person intrinsically knows that. Like if it's 4 a.m. and you're sitting in a gas station and a Lambo pulls up, you're probably thinking drug dealer or criminal. You're not thinking, oh, he definitely went to school. The system is absolutely broken. It's designed to oppress. And that the majority of people who stick to the rules are going to lose. I don't want to sit here on a podcast that goes out to this many people and encourage anyone to break the law in any form.
Of course.
But the idea of the law-abiding citizen has been decimated in real time. In the last 3 years ago, you could stand there and proudly say I'm a law-abiding citizen. The last 2 years, if they have not taught you that being a law-abiding citizen is going to turn you nothing into a fucking experiment for Big Pharma, then you're an idiot. You can no longer obey the law. And I'm not saying you have to break the law, but you need to find a way to do what the elites do, which is bend the law.
Yeah.
You can no longer sit.
Bend the rules. Bend the rules. That's basically what he's telling us, gang. Bend the rules. Learn how to bend them rules. You ain't gotta always be a law-abiding citizen. He ain't saying break the law though. That's the fuck up. Y'all are thinking niggas saying that. No, I ain't saying break the law. Bend the rules a little bit though. Make the shit fit to you. Make it fit to you. Know how they used to tell you to make your job easier. That's all we doing. Making a job easier, gang. Is that hard? Hell no, it ain't.
Sit there and go, I'm just going to follow the rules and it's going to be okay. No, it isn't. And if you're a man, it's your job to find a way to not be sticking to those rules enough
Right.
to escape the matrix and become free. Because what's actually most crazy about this period of history is that it's actually the easiest time in human history to become. And the reason for that is because there's so many people inside the matrix being destroyed. Money has to go somewhere. I made so much money during COVID. It's absolutely incredible, right?
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of people got lucky.
Hey, and a
There's-
whole bunch of people did make some money during COVID, gang. You know, you can't shout out to all the people that made money in COVID, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that made that money in COVID. But COVID was a time. It wasn't necessarily a shutdown. You know,
Not many
they made
true-
it feel. It was a time though to get out there and get your money because it wasn't much moving out there. Much was needed out there. So you already know. Let's eat. Let's eat. That's what a motherfucker had to do. Shout out to everybody that got out there and ate good.
truly, like if you put effort into the universe, I think it's Newton's second law, right? Equal and opposite force. People always say, "Oh, I wish I had something to work on." You could work hard on anything. It can be the most jackass thing. You can work hard on, I don't know, fucking whittling twigs. But if you truly work your ass off, it's difficult for it to have a negative impact on your life.
Right.
Maybe you'll end up with an Instagram page, the best Instagram page. And who knows, right? My point is that it's very hard to find truly negative energy that's directed in a semi-positive direction.
Right.
It's hard to say I'm working my ass off at X and it's made my life worse. You know, you're not doing anything, and you're asking the question, hoping I'm going to give you some magical answer that's going to allow you to be motivated forever. But motivation isn't real. Everyone says this. Motivation's not real. Discipline's real. I do not feel like training, but I still train because I'm a disciplined individual. You don't get to go through life only doing the things you feel like doing. Do you know who gets to do that?
Women.
Beautiful women. Beautiful women get to do what they
You
feel.
heard him, y'all. Women get to do that. Not men. Men don't get to go through life doing things that we just want to do. No, women do. And that's fucked up, man. We got to go the hardest route. Believe it or not, ladies, we got to go the hardest route, man. Hit that like button, and that subscribe. But we do. He just said it, man. And that's what make us men. That's what make us now today. And that's why y'all get them nothing ass men. There's nothing men around the world right now. It's a couple of you niggas who probably watch That's Nothing Man. It's a couple of niggas that watch that Strong Good Man and they, real man. That's what he's talking about. So he popping on it, man.
Feel like doing. As a man, you have to do the things you're supposed to do. That's what we said earlier. It's absolutely true. It's player versus player.
Man, you gotta
If I
do
wake
things
up,
you supposed
I've already
to
got
do.
this massive head start over you in life. Nearly every genetic gift, plus all my finances, plus my network. And I wake up and I decide, even though I don't feel like working, I'm going to work my ass off. You wake up way down there, a peon, and you can't be bothered to work. What chance do you have against men like us? You don't stand a chance. You can't get the girl. We'll take the girl off you. We'll bankrupt your ass. We'll kick you out your house. You name it. You don't stand a chance. Now, if you're going to wake up and look in the mirror and understand that you're absolutely not crushable, that you're a rabbit and that lions exist, and that's not going to motivate you to do something about it, then you're a lost cause. And there's no point in asking us a question. You know exactly what you need to do. If you want to stay killable, then stay killable. But I can't live that way. I would refuse to live that way. It's a disgrace to my bloodline. It's a disgrace to my parents.
Simple, nigga. I can't live that way. I can't stay killable, nigga. You feel me? You got to think like that. That means you got to move like you're unkillable. What you talking about? Some of you cats don't do that. Y'all don't move like you unkillable. You ain't got that unkillable mind state. You got to have that unkillable mind state. That way a motherfucker know they can't fuck with you. They can't fuck with you even on your best day, even on their best day, on your worst day. More to so say. Like, that's the mind state, you know, that I'm shooting for. I'm unkillable. That's the mind state I got right now. I'm unkillable, gang. You know, you got to have that in you. You got to, motivation ain't real. That's what he just said. Knowing that, what that mean? Do that mean we motivating ourselves? Do that mean however you motivating yourself or however you get your motivation, gang? That's where it's coming from. That's what the fuck it mean. It mean don't fucking question opportunity. That's what the fuck it mean. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying? You can do what you want. You can say what you want. You can live how you live. As long as it's positive, and if you're working towards a positive, you know, up climb, you gonna be successful no matter what. Don't let nobody tell you different. Don't let nobody tell you different. That's why I'm here to tell you that, gang. I'm telling you, like, why you think I hopped up this morning popping this message? Because it was a message that was meant
to struggle to raise me, for me to be anything other than the best version of myself.
Right.
That's honor. I have honor to my last name and to my ancestry. It would be disgusting for them all to have fought saber-toothed tigers. So I can.
Some of you niggas don't honor nothing. You gotta have honor. Where's the honor at behind your name? You boys ain't got that. You women ain't got that, man. There's no more honor out here. I'm talking about, dog. You gotta have that honor from the heart, and you gotta mean it. You gotta stand on something. You gotta have honor with purpose. Some of y'all ain't got no honor with purpose. It starts in the brain. Fix your brain. Fix your thought process. Stop thinking so evil. Stop thinking so down on motherfuckers. Stop always downing people. Stop always uplifting yourself. You know what I'm saying? The Bible said, uplift the neighbor more than you uplift yourself. And some of y'all don't do that. I'm learning that. I'm still learning. I ain't perfect myself, but I'm still learning, gang. At the end of the day, though, you got to have honor, have respect. You feel me? And not take no disrespect at all. Fuck you talking about, gang. That's how you be a real man, a legit man. You know?
I can wake my lazy ass up, jerk off all day, and ask on YouTube how I can stop being a fucking loser. You understand where I'm coming from?
Oh, 100%.
So this is down to you, my friend.
Right.
And listen, you may feel fired up for 10 minutes after this little talk, but you're not going to feel fired up forever. You need to put systems in place. You need to get discipline. And like Justin says, you need to get an atmosphere of people around you who are going to keep you accountable and not make it easy for you to continue to be a fucking nobody. And then you're going to fix your life. Otherwise, you're going to stay a nobody.
That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? About who you're around, man. Fix your fucking life or you'll stay a nobody. You feel me? You are the sum of the 5 people you kick it with every day. You are the sum of the 5 people you kick it with every day, gang. Simple as that. That means you are who you hang with. Birds of a feather flock together. That's what the fuck that means. If you ain't learned that shit, you know, you better learn it now. Get it in your head, my nigga. Like, you know, and if the 5 people you kick it with, they don't do shit, they ain't got nothing going, then that's what you're going to be. A nobody. You ain't going to be a nothing. You know what I'm saying? But to change that, you got to isolate yourself. Be alone. Get alone for a minute and see where you're going wrong at. See all the shit you're doing wrong. Learn how to change that shit. Learn how to not go that route no more. And at the end of the day, watch how successful you be. Watch how you succeed. That's all he's saying. That's what I'm taking from it, gang. I don't know what y'all taking from it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me start a gang, like, but at the end of the day, it's like, that's what I'm taking from it. Like, nigga, you got to be able to succeed somewhere and start small if you got to. Hey, but, you know, if it's automatic that you got to start big, then start big. Fuck it. You know, no big. Keep going.
That's your problem. It ain't my problem. It's your problem. I can wake up sad. I can ache. I can have a busy day, stressed, etc. I will complete the same tasks as if I woke up in a fantastic mood.
Come here. Y'all see how he got it pumping? Come here. See, that's that shit you need to hear. Even if you sad down, you're on your downest days, you got to wake up and you got to take care of that day, even if, you know, as if like it's one of the happiest days in your life. That's how you got to look at it, guy. That's how you got to look at it. Come here. You feel me? Hit that subscribe. Come here for real, because that right there, that's so potent. People don't understand that. When people wake up on the wrong side of the bed, they actually live their life that day as if they're on the wrong side of the bed. Everything go wrong for them. Everything not right. Like, come on, man.
I'll do the same things because how I feel has no bearing on the things I'm going to do in my day because I have duty to myself and to my bloodline. So all of you guys out here are acting like fools because you feel like acting like fools. And what I'm going to say to you is, because you think there's something wrong with you, you go, well, I lack motivation. You hear this one? I don't have the motivation to go to the gym. Well, here's the news flash. Neither did I. And I still did it. So now what are you going to say? Now you have no excuse, right? Oh, you're scared to get in the ring. So was I. Still did it. Scared to get in the cage. So was I. I still did it. Being a man is about not feeling things. It's about acting the way you're supposed to act.
Simple, not feeling things. Being a man is not feeling nothing. Like, you know, I can tell my son right now, you don't want to go to school. So what? I didn't either, but I still did it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how it got to be. That's being a man. You can't feel nothing. You feel me? And we get this all the time with people, shorties, your family, everybody. So what? I still did it. Like Tay said, that's how motherfucker got to go among his life. Like, we got to go against anything in life that we feel like obstacle in this, you know, holding us back some way, shape, form, or fashion. What? You think you're the toughest? Okay, so what? You feel me? And attack.
Act regardless of how you feel. This once again ties into your network, the people around you, everyone else around you. When you say you feel a certain way, if they don't check you, then why are you hanging around with them? If you're gonna sit there and go, I feel sad, and your friend's gonna go, oh, bro, you feel sad, man? Sorry to hear that, bro. It's hard to be sad, bro. You sad, bro? Oh, we're sad too, bro. I was sad last week. What the fuck's wrong with you? I came, Tristan, I feel sad. My boys around me, there is no weakness in my circle. You need to create your reality. You gotta keep this in mind. I'm tired of hearing guys message about how they feel. I don't feel motivated.
No weakness.
Feel.
Have no weakness in your circle, dog. I say that so much in my house. I had no weakness. Ain't no weakness on my team. Fuck you talking about. My team gotta be strong mentally and physically. You feel me? And if you ain't physically strong, nigga, then be always mentally strong. You can beat a motherfucker. You can beat a physical motherfucker with the mental. Trust me. Trust me, gang. Shit hit different.
Leave the feelings to the girls, right? That's what they do. We act. We're men of action. We get things done. That's how the world got built. All of it.
Yeah.
All the men who built the fucking skyscrapers felt scared. They did it anyway. You need to become a man of action. Stop worrying about how you feel. Start worrying about what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
Yeah, and it seems like it served you well.
I've always.
That's the realest thing ever, man. Stop worrying about, you know what I'm saying, the way you feel. Stop worrying about the things you're supposed to do. Be a man of action. Get on point. Get on business. Do what the fuck you got to do. Do what it takes. Do what you need to do to survive, succeed. That's why I said fix your brain. That's why the title called Fix Your Brain, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to self-reflect. Sometimes you got to dig in yourself. You feel me? To get that bitch out. You feel me? Dig that bitch out. Bury that bitch in a box. You know what I'm saying? And then you go out there and you be the real man. You supposed to be fuck you talking about. It ain't about nothing. Fuck you talking about. Everybody got to understand that, though. Hit that like button and that subscribe. It hit different, I'm telling you. And at the end of the day, for the haters out there, fuck them too, because you already know you're doing something right. You know you're doing something right because the haters is hating. That's what you want. You want them to hate. You feel me? They not better than you. They'll never be you. Ain't no other you. You feel me? Can't nobody outrun you. Can't nobody outdo you. You feel me? You are that man. You are that person. You are that woman. If you're a woman out there, can't nobody, subsidize what you do. Can't nobody compress you. Can't nobody stop you. What the fuck you thought this was? That's why I had to get up this morning and play this message for y'all. Y'all got to keep that in mind, gang. You feel me? And I'm an hour on in anyway, 58 minutes, so that's cool. But like I said, y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. Hit that like button too. You feel me? To get the algorithm flowing with my shit up in there. And I love y'all. Hey, y'all know I love y'all because I appreciate y'all time. No matter what. Fuck what somebody else done told you about me, gang. I love you no matter what. Hey, look. I'm at the end, man. I'm out, but I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of 16 seconders. You feel me? I'm gonna give y'all some shit. And we're gonna rock out like that, man. Y'all stay up. Love. I'm gonna be back though. You know what up.
Man, you bitch niggas better ante your butt elevate. I need 6-figure money, won't have a bucks and hella cake. Fuck boy, I been on dummy, shooting hella ops, make them a day. If not him, then kill his mama, make him feel his wrath in the hell away. Hydro shock bullets out into his chest, watch as they swim away. I don't stop shooting till you down in your last breath and